Hi everybody. I thought I'd take today to do a little video blog since I haven't done one in a while. The mood kind of struck. So I thought I'd give you a little update on this new treatment plan I've got going to help treat my chronic UTIs. I think I blogged about it a couple weeks ago after I saw my doctor. He's prescribed this new medication. It's an anti-infective and as opposed to an antibiotic. So you don't take it to treat infections, you take it to prevent them. And what I had to do was wait until I finished the last round of antibiotics, which I just finished this past Tuesday. And the next day, I would begin taking this anti-infective medication. It's called methionine hippurate. And the way that it works is it has a chemical reaction in your urine. It needs to work on urine that is acidic, and then it kills, once it has this chemical reaction, it kills any bacteria that might be harboring in your bladder. So your urine needs to be acidic. So when I was in on Tuesday to see the physician's assistant for my installation, and it was the last day that I was taking my antibiotic, we were able to check my urine, and it showed that I was infection-free. And it also showed that my pH was at a 6, which is baseline. According to the medication information, they want your pH of your urine to be 6 or lower. And so I was at a 6, so that was good. So the next day I was able to start taking this new medication, the methenamine. The thing about it, the information that came with, you get that little paper that tells you all about your medication and gives you all the instructions and so on and so forth, indicated that the best way for this medication to be effective is for you to eat a diet that will cause your urine to become acidic and keep the pH at 6 or below, but preferably at about a 5.5. So in order for that to happen, I need to eat foods that will turn my urine acidic. And I know that a lot of people with IC are probably cringing at the thought of this. I know there's a lot of people who follow the alkaline diet or the IC diet and so on and so forth because it works really well for them and everything. And this really isn't the same kind of a thing. I'm not, you don't need to eat the foods for your health or to help your IC or whatever. And the trick for any IC patient would be to find foods that turn your urine acidic without it harming your bladder and making you hurt and so on and so forth. So I had to do a lot of research, had to consult with a nutritionist, and you need to eat a high protein meat, fish, poultry, eggs, dairy is okay, grains are okay. So, those are the kinds of things I need to be eating. Unfortunately, a lot of the healthy foods like, fruits and vegetables are, what cause your urine to be alkaline, so I kind of have to avoid those. I don't have to completely stop eating them. It's more about, cutting back on them than it is about completely eliminating them, but I definitely need to increase the foods that cause your urine to become acidic. And so far so good. I'm kind of stumbling and bumbling my way through the dietary aspect of this, but I want to give this medication every chance I can to make it be successful. I've struggled for so long to break the cycle of infections and have been unsuccessful in doing so, that if this medication can work, I want to do everything I possibly can to help it work. And since it's recommended that you create your, an environment, an acidic environment in your urine and your bladder by eating certain foods, then that's what I'm going to do because I really need to break this cycle. So far so good. Nothing's irritating me. Nothing's causing my bladder to hurt. So I'm doing high protein, and let's see if this works. I'm cautiously optimistic. I've been doing this since Tuesday. I was in on Tuesday to see the physician's assistant, got my installation, and she was able to check my urine. It was infection-free because I had just taken my last antibiotic, and she was able to check my pH, and that time it was 6, which was fine. That's a good baseline to start. And so then the very next day, I started taking this new anti-infective medication. And so I've been on it since Wednesday, actually. And so today's Saturday. This is the longest I've gone in 13 months between finishing a round of antibiotics and getting another infection. I haven't gone longer than 48 hours in between infections for 13 months. So for me to go from Tuesday to Saturday is already a step in the right direction. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping that this is going to work. Fingers, toes, legs, and feet crossed. I hope all of you will cross your fingers for me as well. But I'm going to do everything I can to do my part to make sure that this medication has the best opportunity it can get to do what it's supposed to do. This chemical reaction that happens inside the bladder when your urine is acidic is what causes this medication to kill any germs that may be hiding or harboring in your bladder. So I got nothing to lose and everything to gain, and I'm going to give it my best shot at it being successful. So that's the update. I'll keep you informed as things progress, whether it's a bumpy road, whether I'm successful, whether it's, hit or miss. He wants me to do this for 90 days. So we'll see how it goes. But here's to a good start at any rate, I'm happy to say. And I'm going to just keep plugging away and doing what I need to do. I'm thinking of everybody. We had a lot of snow the other day. It's slowly beginning to melt as our temperatures are rising. We're going to be in a flood zone in a few days if the weather forecast is to be believed. We got 11 inches where I live in the northern Chicago suburbs. But I'm thinking of the people who live all along the eastern seaboard who are getting slammed by this snowstorm, and hope that you are all warm, safe, and dry, and holed up someplace where you can ride it out. I hope that nobody is suffering in the cold and has lost their power. If you have, you're not watching this anyway. But I'm thinking of you and praying that everybody rides out this terrible, terrible winter storm along the eastern seaboard. We kind of got lucky here in Chicago with just what we got, and the roads are clear, and we never lost any power or things of that nature. So I wanted to give you this update on my new treatment regime because I write about it a lot, and I know a lot of people are supportive and encouraging to me. So thank you, one and all. And to those of you that are being hit hard by this winter storm, know that I'm thinking of you and hoping that you can ride it out safely and not let your health and your IC be negatively impacted by anything you may be dealing with. So I'm thinking of you all and wishing you a healthy, safe weekend. So everybody take care, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye for now.